Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm super excited because I found an idea that I have for my channel. I'm gonna have personal development book talks, fitness, but I also will have blossom talks. I love it. I love it. Flower and it's blooming. It's basically what the blossom talks are gonna be. We're gonna find ways to grow. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be some good talks. This blossom talk is about doubt in your 20s. I think we've all been through it in our 20s. I've experienced it. I'm sure many of you have. Of you just feeling unsure of a lot of things in your life. Like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this the right path for me? Is this the right boy for me? Who knows? Who knows? But when I started college, I really honestly had no clue what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to help people, but I just didn't know where or what that looked like. I chose nursing school. Everybody can be a nurse. Why not I? Lo and behold, that didn't work out for me, but it might work out for you. And then in 2017, I went to nursing school and then I dropped out after a semester. It wasn't because of the grades. It was just, I really had a sit down moment and I was like, is this really what I want to do? I feel like I should have had that talk with myself starting college, but I didn't. I really didn't. I didn't really get into a deeper truth. I was just kind of winging it, and you know how freshmen do it, just wing it. And then when I actually sat down and realized the tasks that I'm gonna have to do, I'm grossed out at my own blood, so I knew it was not gonna be for me. And I even got sick when my sister got in a car accident and she lost feeling in her face, so it was traumatic. Watching my sister go through that and then being in the hospital was a sign. It was a sure sign, because the first foot that I stepped into that door of the hospital, there was somebody that had their arm chopped off. And I was like, what the heck? Yeah, so no. I was queasy, my face got pale, and people were like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm the potential nurse over here about to throw up. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great, sweetie. Lo and behold, I feel like the universe will give you signs, but sometimes you ignore them because you've already gone so long. Graduated high school in 2014, and then I started college in 2014. I was pretty deep in the hole of college. And then to get out, well, I might as well just finish, right? Might as well. See, and then the doubt started to kick in. Oh, but you shouldn't change majors because you're already this far. But it's your life. It's pretty important. Even if it would take you more years to graduate, it's worth it because you're not gonna be miserable and wanting to vomit after every work day. Like I would have done that. A lot of doubts in college, a lot of doubt. And in relationships too. I feel like for me and Cooper, we've been dating over 7 years now, but it's also just like human nature. Like you always just wonder the what ifs. I know in my heart and in my soul, he's the one for me. There's either staying with him and marrying him or not. And those are two completely different things. My heart is saying, stay with him. I have this gut feeling. We met for a reason. I still get those feelings of doubt and just that inner critic in my head saying, you're not good enough for him, la la la, you don't deserve him, you don't deserve love. Just call it off. These negative feelings in my head, even when you're certain of things, you can still have negativity in your head. So my tips, I've got 5 of them. 1 is ask your heart. Your heart knows it all. It is the center of answers. What you do is you ask a question. For example, my nursing school, should I stay in nursing school? And your body will respond in 2 different ways. It's either comforted or discomforted. If it's comforted, you'll know it's right. If you feel discomfort in this area, exit out, remove it from your life. And you know for sure. That's my little tip. Number 2 is write down your what if. Sometimes our mind can kind of have the scary level and wire it up to here, and in our mind it feels really, really scary. We think of all of the options and we think that they're really terrifying, but in reality when you write them down, they're not. that bad. So I say write it down. I learned this from Rachel Hollis, but our fears, this is the amount of fears in the world that can happen. This is the circle. My head, your fears, and then my eyeball, wink wink, is like what can actually happen. This is like the reality of what can actually happen. And number 3 is don't compare. This one's obvious, you hear it a bunch of times. When you're experiencing doubt, say about starting your own business, and then you start to look at other people's finished products and they're way down the line, they've been having their business for forever, and you compare their end to your now and you haven't even started, and you're just like, oh, they've got it going on. I don't need to put my idea out there. That wasn't your business, and that's their creative expression. You have your own expression, and the world needs to see that. We're waiting on you. We're waiting on you. So if you have your doubt about starting a dream, start. I'm waiting. I'll be your cheerleader. 4, find proof of overcoming doubt in your past. So a lot of the times we forget about all of the things that we've accomplished and all the challenges that we've overcome in our lives. And even when we had those doubts in the past, instead of doing the opposite of what we want to do because of those doubts, we found a way to overcome them and stepped over those obstacles. That's why journaling is so important, because if you have that record of proof in your life, then it's really easy to look back on and really appreciate what you did and know that you can do it again. You can totally do it again. If you saw yourself overcome something, I believe in you. I believe I can fly. Number 5 is find a mentor. A mentor can be anyone that you think has experience in the area that you're pursuing, and you can look through them through wisdom. If they've done the thing that you want to do, then you know that they've been through it all. They've been through the humps and bumps and the challenges. So if they've gone through it, they can show you and maybe give you tips on how to avoid stumbling over those roadblocks that you're gonna approach eventually down the line. So there's a lot of mentors on blogs, on podcasts, on YouTube, and maybe your family member or a friend or a coworker can be your mentor, but there's also paid mentors, which I haven't had one, but I plan to in the future, about maybe a specific area in your life that you want to improve, and they will guide you along. So that was it for this little blossom talk. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Let me know in the description box below what kind of video, blossom talk, you'd like to see next, because I really love these. And I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll make it a podcast one day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.